Big exciting news as your new president, Joe Biden, signs 17 executive orders. And 3 of them are about you. I had the details breaking minutes ago. It's day 1 of 4 days of executive orders and new stimulus across the board. Very exciting. Meantime, the EIDL grant, the $10,000 you were owed, that I said you're going to get, you're now getting. I'm going to explain how you get it. Then we'll be turning to the remainder of the second stimulus items that you never got. They're going to get paid ASAP. What's going on? It's a new time. It's a new era. It's a new spirit. And I have a new hairstyle. I'm so excited for you. Get that $12 ice cream ready or the $2, Snickers bar. There's going to be a lot of deliciousness across the board. Sirloin says hello. He's, going to this Calcina to celebrate by the minute. It's a lot of exciting, great news. And this is a major recording of Afternoons LALATE. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Afternoons LALATE. And minutes ago, the President of the United States arrived at the Oval Office to sign those 17 executive orders, 3 of which concern you. I have all the breaking details in this recording. Thank you for joining me. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the front of the button at the front of this channel to subscribe. Hit that alarm button so you get an alert when a new video goes live, and also like this video. And if you've not become a member, join the thousands who have. There's a member join link in the top of this video, in the pinned comment, and in the description as well. Become a Purple Hawk, Purple Power, or Calcino VIP and get access to pre-release documents that only you and I have. In this video, I'll go over some of those PDFs today. In this video, I'm going to go over what's going on with those 17 executive orders and those 3 that were just signed that impact you. Then I'll be turning to the shocking deliciousness of $10,000 EIDL grants landing in your bank account. Next, I'll be turning to unpaid items under the second stimulus package. Yeah, that check or checks or checkums or checkbooks or just a lot of checks that you're missing. They're going to be coming, so I have that great news as well. And later in the video, I'll be covering the $24 of SSI and SSDI and the student loan debt forgiveness. So much deliciousness. Let's get ready to rock and roll. I'm here, you're here, and let's get to the breaking news. The breaking news is that your new president, Joe Biden, did not miss a beat, and on day 1, did exactly what I told you he was going to do since my recordings of October of last year. Told you on day 1 he would sign 3 executive orders that concerned you, and minutes ago, he did. 17 executive orders were signed by Joe Biden, the 17 of which I detailed to you about an hour ago in a comment on the community page of this channel. 3 of them concerned you. Eviction moratorium, student loan debt repayment moratorium, and mortgage forbearance. Let me explain each of them slowly. First, the eviction moratorium is the continuation of the same eviction moratorium that has been in place since fall of 2020. It's a CDC one. You go to the Centers for Disease Control, download the eviction moratorium, give it to your landlord. Until today, it was set to expire in late January. Now it extends all the way to middle of March. Next, federal eviction moratorium. This protects federally backed eviction moratoriums. I don't have the executive order just yet. When I do, I will share it on the channel so you have a copy of it. It is presumed only for federally backed mortgages. Finally, the third one, student loan debt repayment moratorium means you don't have to pay any of your student loan debt until approximately March. He's putting it on hold currently. This is incredible great news. All right, so those are the executive orders today. Tomorrow, there'll be more executive orders. And tomorrow, you'll see the 3rd stimulus package. But in the video right after this, 3rd stimulus check, I go over what you're going to see tomorrow, including $8,000, $1,400, and more. Let's go to stimulus items across the board. The stimulus check you did not see or have not received under the second stimulus package, that's going to get fixed. The rent that you have not received, that's going to get fixed. How about the SNAP they haven't received? That's going to get fixed. All those fix-it items are coming up at the 10-minute mark of this video. I'll explain how, where, and when, and additionally the $2,400 of SSI DI. But first, let me get to the jaw-dropping, exciting, incredible, great news. Year 2020 applicants for EIDL will now get their EIDL grant in a certain tiered system. Let me explain what's going on. If you applied for an EIDL in the year 2020 and did not get the $10,000 EIDL grant or got a part of it, you will get the remainder of it provided a series of events occur. First, what they're going to do is they're going to run the zip code of your application's address. You can run the zip code with the PDF that I provided to you yesterday, the January 19th PDF for members. On page, this one, on page 2, at the second, the last line of the PDF, there is a website there. You can take that website and put it into your browser. It's an SBA web page. You type in your zip code, and when you type in your zip code, if you get a result that says low income in the results, that means your community that qualifies for low income and qualifies for what I'm about to tell you. What they're going to do is they're going to run your zip code. If it triggers that qualification, then they're going to send you an email from sba.gov in the next day or two. And the email will say, hi, you qualify for an EIDL grant of the remainder of your $10,000. Congratulations. What you then have to do is you have to provide them a tax form release. They're going to ask you to fill it out. You don't have to figure out which one it is. They're going to tell you which one it is. They're going to ask to get a copy of a tax return from IRS, and they're going to ask you to confirm that you had a business loss in the 8 weeks following the start of 2020 compared to the year in which you reported your taxes. When they confirm that business loss based upon your tax filings, then you're going to get the remainder of your $10,000 grant. Everyone else that may not fall within those qualifications, don't worry, you're going to get the remainder of your $10,000 grant after this. Just not in this round. This is the first round. So this is incredible great news. What's also incredible great news, as an aside, as a personal note, is that some people tried to apply for an EIDL grant that never suffered economic injury. And those types of businesses won't qualify for another dollar. All right, next, let's turn to the big exciting other items across the board today at the 7-minute mark. Is the unpaid items under the second stimulus package. Joe Biden's message in a memo entitled Overview of First 10 Days to his cabinet members is to direct them to take immediate action, I'm quoting, to deliver economic relief to working families. What he's saying is that if there's a package that has not been funded from the Trump administration, get that money out. Why is this money not been funded? Under the Trump administration, the housing grants, the rent grants, the $600 stimulus check, the utilities grant, the free internet grant, the child care grant, and others have not even gone live. This is what they got to fix immediately. So, what you're going to suddenly see is, one, Treasury, Janet Yellen stepping in and saying, why have people not gotten the $600 stimulus check? There's a debacle here. You don't have to do anything just yet. You're among 50% of the viewers who are not seeing that check. This channel is approaching 9 months, and in 9 months, we're shooting for 100 million viewers. Can you imagine 100 million viewers? We're at 90 million currently. We have about a half a month left, so help us get to 100 million by sharing these videos. If you want to send your message to Janet Yellen, say, hey, I haven't gotten my check. I'm among the people who haven't gotten a check. Please fix this problem. Next, FPUC, $300 on the second stimulus package. Some people have not gotten $300. This is also a problem to fix. But the most apparent problem is the rent. Under the second stimulus package, people making less than $49,000 a year were to get a rent assistance. It hasn't happened. So the Department of Housing under the Biden administration is going to come and say, where is this rent money? Get it into the hands of cities and states. Now remember, on the second stimulus package, the rent is paid to you from cities and states, not from the federal government. Under the Biden administration, it will be from the federal government. And it also will include middle class. Next, utilities. Then free internet. Then childcare. If you see these issues floundering, you're not alone. And that's why I haven't waited. So the volunteers of this channel who appear in the pinned comment to this video and also in the description of this video at the community page of LALATE, not the community page of YouTube, news.lalate.com/community, can help you get rent now without having to wait around for the fix-it of the second stimulus package on rent. Reach out to them on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Then, SNAP. Under the second stimulus package, you're going to get a 15% increase on SNAP. Have you gotten it? Some people said they've still not gotten it. How does it work? SNAP is an increase of food benefits. SNAP is free food benefits. Family of four in Hawaii, about $1,400 a month. Under the second stimulus package, you get a 15% increase on those benefits for 6 months. So make sure you get those benefit increases in January. If you haven't gotten them, as one viewer said in Georgia, they weren't seeing them at all. There's another problem. Reach out to Department of Agriculture. They have a lot of fixing to do in these first 10 days. Then, what else? We're going over that first PDF of this channel from Monday. This is the January 18th PDF. At the moment, I'm going through the top of the page, which goes through second stimulus. SNAP increases, rent, utilities, eviction moratorium. So now let me turn to EIDL for low income and EIDL for agricultural. This is where a little bit of confusion is going to start. Let me explain what's happening. Under the second stimulus package, the plan was to provide a grant for new applicants in 2021 for an EIDL for agriculture and an EIDL for low income. If you go to the SBA's website, there's currently an application that allows you to apply for an agricultural loan, but not for an EIDL low income business loan. There's also no place to apply for a new grant. So what's going on? So far, SBA is not accepting new 2021 grant applications. But if you want to get in the system as an agricultural, you can get in the system. You're just not getting a grant yet. So what are they doing? They're paying the 2020 applicants first who are low income. Then they're paying the 2020 applicants who are not low income. And then they'll get to you. But we have a few steps to go through. So that's where a little bit of confusion is erupting. Finally, PPP. PPP is under the second stimulus package. Go get it. It is not available indefinitely. It's a diminishing fund. So there you go. Now you're up to date on where we are as of Wednesday. Let me explain what's happening. It's a lot of stuff, and I'm trying to simplify it as simple as I can. You have the first stimulus package of March last year, and you have things they're trying to fix on that, like the unpaid $10,000 EIDL grant. You have the second stimulus package of December, and they're trying to fix things like unpaid stimulus checks, unpaid rent, unpaid things for the second stimulus package. They're getting that done ASAP in the next 7 days. Then tomorrow, you're going to see the third stimulus package bill, not law, but bill introduced. Finally, we're going to see the detail of it, but I have more of it on the video right after this. After that, they're going to get to the $2,400 of SSI and SSDI as a bill. Then they're going to get to the $10,000 student loan debt repayment as a bill. Then they'll get to the teachers' grants and the school grants as a bill. And then they'll get to the infrastructure as a bill. As you see, there's a lot of stimulus bills, no less than 7 of them, that are coming up. Well, we got 2 done. We got 4 more coming up. You also have all these executive orders that are law, 17 of them today, but 3 of them which are stimulus related. More will come tomorrow. I'll have those details as well as soon as they hit. Suddenly, from no stimulus to a lot of stimulus, it takes requiring keeping an organization. So if you're not a member to this channel, consider becoming a member because I help you keep it organized with PDFs like the one from Monday that separates second and third stimulus, like separate PDFs that help you explain specific issues like the EIDL grant. And as you'll see in the video after this, specific PDFs that help you sometimes understand things like tax credits. How do you get an $8,000, $1,400 a week, $3,200 per child tax credit? And what is a tax credit? And what if you filed a tax return but want to now get it? How do you fix that as well? I explain all these things. As one viewer at IRA said 2 days ago, it's like masterclass on stimulus, this channel. It is. This is not where's my check channel. This is where is my thousands of dollars down payment into my bank account. So with that, go to the Photos channel, subscribe, hit that alert button, and like this video. Meantime, can become a member by clicking the link in the top of this video, in the pinned comment, and also in the description. And join me next on the major recording of third stimulus package and third stimulus check. And with that, stay informed, stay focused, stay positive, stay smiling, and stay that way for more.